So first we're going to drag in our song, and if you don't see these beats right here, you can drag this down like so. And now we're going to trim it down a little bit. So I feel like this is a good place to trim it. And now we're going to click on it, hit Control B to split it, and delete this part. And now we have trimmed our song down a little bit. We can zoom back in a little bit again. And now we're going to mark our beats. So we go to our first beat, mark it. I'm going to do around 6, but it depends how many beats your song has. Just do it for a couple of seconds. Oh. You want to make sure you're clicked on the clip while you're doing the markers. And I'll do one more. And now I'm going to drag in our clip. Now we're going to find the point of impact, so we're just going to find where around it shoots. And now we're going to use the arrow keys to find when the character turns slightly blue. So now we turn slightly blue, so that's the point of impact. So now we're going to press M on our keyboard, and we're going to drag this to line up with our beat. We can crop this song down a little bit, and drag it back. And now we have our sync clip. Yeah, so that's synced now. Now we can unlink the audio and video of the clip so the audio doesn't get messed up while we're doing the velocity. Now we're going to click on our clip and split it on each of the beats and the kill. To split it, you can just hit Control B like we did when we were trimming the song. This one, and this one. Now we're going to add velocity to each of these little clips. So we're going to drag this up, hit Control R to open retime controls, and change the speed to 400. Now we're going to zoom in a little bit, and then go 5 frames forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to click this black arrow, add a speed point, and change this speed to 25%. We're going to crop this down a little bit. Click this, hit Control R to get rid of those retime controls. And now we're going to do this to all of the rest of the clips except for the one. So I'm going to speed this up for you guys, but if you did not understand, you can rewind and watch that part again. Now that we've added velocity, it should look like this. It's not really that laggy, but the playback is kind of laggy while you're doing it in Davinci Resolve. So now time to add our effect. Now head over to your Open Effects tab and search up S_Quad Tone. Then what you want to do is you want to drag this to each of your mini clips that you've added velocity to. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I've already added it, so I'm not going to add it again. But once you've added it, you should see this little diamond at the bottom right. And now this is what it should look like. Yeah, it's a little laggy in the playback of Davinci. So what you're going to do is hit the playback and timeline proxy mode and head to quarter resolution just to watch it better. Now you're going to go to each of those clips and change the color to under effects. So for this one I'm going to do red. This one I'm going to do orange. This is all personal preference though. This one I'm going to do yellow. This one I'm going to do blue. And this one I'm going to do as purple. And now it should have a little bit of color in it. So this is what it should look like now. Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a screen pump. So what you want to do is head over to effects and search up an adjustment clip. Now what you're going to do is drag it and line it up with the first clip, and you're going to trim it down just a little bit under the first clip. So that should be good. And now we're going to go to the first frame and keyframe zoom and change it to around 1.26. And now we're going to go to the around 17 to 20-ish frames forward, and we're going to keyframe it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And now we're going to keyframe it again, and we're going to put this back to 1. Now you're going to hold down Alt and drag it to each of those clips. Now you've got a little screen pump going there. Then we're going to add a little glow. So go to your impact clip, click on it, and go into Fusion. Takes a little while to load. Now hit Shift Space and search up S_glow. Now you're going to add that, and what you're going to do is keyframe the brightness on the first frame at around 3.5. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to color, and you're going to change it to whatever color you like. Again, this is personal preference. I'm going to go for a little pink glow. So I think that looks good. You can change the threshold down, do whatever you like with this, but I personally like these settings. And now go to where you feel like the glow should stop, and keyframe the brightness again and put it down to 0. Now you have a little glow. And now lastly, you want to trim your song down by pressing Ctrl B and deleting this. And there you have it. An awesome, clean Overedit effect. If you enjoyed and want more tutorials, subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys next time.